What if I told you that the greatest battle you'll ever fight isn't against the world? It isn't against your circumstances. It's not even against other people. The real battle, the one that determines everything in your life, is the battle happening inside your own mind. It's the battle between believing you deserve the best and then believing you don't. And let me tell you something right now. Nothing is too good for you. Nothing. Not the dream job, not the perfect relationship, not financial freedom, not peace of mind, not even a life filled with joy and adventure. You deserve it all. But here's the catch. You have to believe that, because until you do, you're gonna keep pushing it away. And why do so many people feel like they don't deserve the best? Where does that mindset come from? And more importantly, how do you rewire your brain so that you start welcoming the best into your life instead of running away from it? Too many people believe that they don't deserve the best, right? And if you've ever thought that kind of life isn't for me, congratulations, you're human. A belief like that is incredibly common, but have you ever stopped to ask why you think this way? Like, where did that idea even come from? Number one, society has probably trained you to play small. If you think about it, since childhood, how many times have you heard things like, be grateful for what you have? Don't get your hopes up. Success is for the lucky ones. It's selfish to want too much. Now, let me be clear. Gratitude is great, and that's something I preach consistently. Stay grateful, be thankful, appreciate what you have. But there's a difference between gratitude and limiting yourself. Just because you're grateful for what you have doesn't mean you should stop reaching for more. Society has programmed people to believe that playing small is the right thing to do, that not wanting too much somehow makes you a good person. But let's get one thing straight. Your success doesn't take away from anyone else. If anything, the more successful you are, the more you can give, the more you can inspire, the more you can help others. So stop playing small just to make other people comfortable. Number two, you've probably been taught to accept less. Somewhere along the way, a lot of us get started accepting things we should have never had accepted in the first place. A bad job, toxic relationships, financial struggles, emotional exhaustion. And after a while, accepting things, accepting low bars becomes your new normal. You start believing that that's just how life is. But here's the truth. Just because something is familiar doesn't mean it's right. It's time to break the pattern. It's time to stop normalizing struggle and start normalizing abundance. Because you were not put on the planet just to survive. You were put here to find your calling and thrive. Number three, people often settle for less because of fear of failure and rejection. And if we're being honest, one of the biggest reasons people don't go after the life they truly want is because they're afraid of what happens if they fail. What if you start believing you deserve more and it doesn't work out? Or what if you reach for something big and you get rejected? Or what if you try to upgrade your life and people judge you for it? Here's the reality. Failing doesn't make you unworthy, it makes you human. Every successful person you admire, they failed their way there. They took risks. They got rejected. They heard no a million times before they got to yes. And you know what? They kept going because they believed they were worthy of more. And guess what? So are you. I always see this quote, and it's one of the things that have made me take any kind of risk I've taken in my life. And that quote is, if you knew for a fact you couldn't fail, how many things or how many adventures would you start? How many businesses would you start? How many risks would you be willing to take? And if you ask yourself that question and you see yourself answering with all different kinds of things, that's your sign to start, because failure shouldn't be something that's stopping you from chasing a dream. So how do you rewire your mind to believe you deserve everything good in life? Number one, start speaking to yourself like someone you love. Imagine if you had a best friend who talked to you the way you talk to yourself. Would you still be friends with them? If the answer is no, then it's time to change the way you speak to yourself. Instead of saying I'm not good enough, say I'm more than enough. Instead of thinking this life isn't for me, say I'm creating the life I deserve. Instead of believing I'll never get there, say I'm on my way. Words shape your reality. The more you repeat something, the more your brain starts believing it. Number 2, and you've probably heard this all the time, act like the person who deserves more. If you say you want success, then start moving like a successful person. If you say you want love, then start acting like someone who deserves real love. If you're saying you want financial freedom, then start making choices that align with that. Your actions need to match your desires, because you don't get what you wish for, you get what you prepare for. So stop waiting for permission, stop waiting for the right moment, and start acting like the person you want to become, and watch how life will rise and meet you there. Number 3, get comfortable with receiving. A lot of people struggle with receiving. They struggle with compliments, opportunities, love, and even success. And why is that? Because deep down, they don't believe they're worthy of it. So fix that. The next time someone gives you a compliment, don't deflect it. Just say thank you. The next time an opportunity comes your way, don't overthink it. Just say yes. The next time you start doubting yourself, pause and remind yourself, I deserve this. Because the truth is that you do. And watch what happens when you start believing you deserve it all. The moment you step into the mindset that you are worthy of the best in life, everything changes. You stop chasing people who don't see your worth. You start attracting better opportunities. You wake up every day feeling excited and not just surviving. And you stop settling for less than what you truly want. Because here's the thing. The only thing standing between you and the life that you want is your own belief in yourself. So do yourself a favor and start believing that nothing is too good for you. Because the second you do, the universe will start proving you right. And I'll end with this. Believing in yourself does not mean move with arrogance. It does not mean to move with cockiness or anything of that sort. Stay humble. Be grateful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have. But while having an attitude of gratitude and humility, constantly strive for more, constantly look for ways to better yourself, and constantly chase your dreams. You only live one life, so you deserve whatever it is that you dream of, whatever it is that lights a fire in your soul. But as you chase that dream, move with integrity, move with humility, and move with gratitude and confidence. A healthy confidence, not an arrogant one. If this message hit home for you, do me a favor, hit the like button, show love in the comments, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm fairly new, but just like anything else in life, with time, I'll continue to get better. And I'm thankful for those of you who keep watching and coming back and showing love. In the meantime, stay humble, be blessed, and keep going.